William Shakespeare was a renowned English poet, playwright and actor born in 1564 in Stratford-upon-Avon. His birthday is most commonly celebrated on the 23rd of April. Shakespeare was a prolific writer during the 16th and 17th centuries. His plays are perhaps his most enduring legacy, but they're not all he wrote. His poems and sonnets also remain popular to this day, with memorable lines such as "Shall I compare thee to a summer's day?" Surviving records relating to William Shakespeare's family offer an understanding of the context of Shakespeare's early life and the lives of his family members. John Shakespeare married Mary Ardent, and together they had 8 children. John and Mary lost 2 daughters as infants, so William became their eldest surviving child. John Shakespeare worked as a glovemaker, but he also became an important figure in the town of Stratford by fulfilling civic positions. His elevated status meant that he was more likely to have sent his children, including William, to the local grammar school. William Shakespeare would have lived with his family in their house on Henley Street until he turned 18. When he was 18, Shakespeare married Anne Hathaway, who was 26. It was a rushed marriage because Anne was already pregnant at the time of the ceremony. Together they had 3 children. Their first daughter, Susanna, was born 6 months after the wedding and was later followed by twins, Hamnet and Judith. Sadly, Hamnet died when he was just 11 years old. Shakespeare's career jump-started in London, but when did he go there? Well, we know Shakespeare's twins were baptised in 1585 and that by 1592 his reputation was established in London, but the intervening years are considered a mystery. Scholars generally refer to these years as the lost years. During his time in London, Shakespeare's first printed works were published. They were 2 long poems, Venus and Adonis in 1593 and The Rape of Lucrece in 1594. He also became a founding member of the Lord Chamberlain's Men, a company of actors. Shakespeare was the company's regular dramatist, producing on average 2 plays a year for almost 20 years. He remained with the company for the rest of his career, during which time it evolved into the King's Men under the patronage of King James I from 1603. During his time in the company, Shakespeare wrote many of his most famous tragedies, such as King Lear and Macbeth, as well as great romances like The Winter's Tale and The Tempest. Altogether, Shakespeare's works include 38 plays, 2 narrative poems, 154 sonnets, and a variety of other poems. It's thanks to a group of actors from Shakespeare's company that about half of the plays got printed at all. They collected them for publication after Shakespeare died, preserving the plays for future generations to read and enjoy. Most of his plays were brought together in what's now known as the First Folio, and contained 36 of his plays, but none of his poetry. Shakespeare's success in the London theatres made him considerably wealthy, and by 1597 he was able to purchase New Place, the largest house in the borough of Stratford-upon-Avon. Although his professional career was spent in London, he maintained close links with his native town. Shakespeare died in Stratford-upon-Avon on the 23rd of April 1616 at the age of 52, and is buried in the sanctuary of the parish church Holy Trinity. Shakespeare's legacy is as rich and diverse as his body of work. His plays have spawned countless adaptations across multiple genres and cultures, and continue to have enduring presence on stage and in films. Shakespeare's works continue to transcend time and borders, making him one of the most important literary figures of the English language. The Shakespeare family homes preserve this legacy and are open for visitors to explore the stories and people that made Shakespeare the legendary playwright that we remember him as today.